Hi, I'm Ross Chandler, Chandler Photography. I hope you enjoyed this last weekend's 2013 Wired In conference for the realtors in Central Oregon. I enjoyed teaching there. It was a whole lot of fun. So this is just a quickie update just to say what we covered in class, to try to remind you to go ahead and get a little more skilled at your photographic skills, so to sell those properties. Anyway, for the first session we had was supposed to be a beginner one, and what we covered was basically equipment, understanding the differences between a point and shoot camera compared to a digital SLR, a bigger camera. Also, the extreme emphasis I put on tripods and how I say you really got to use a tripod for everything you do. It helps to go ahead and stabilize the camera, sure, but helps in composition especially, and also helps to go ahead and do those high shots, which I demoed in the class, to point the camera really high up in the air by a self timer and holding it up. And the last part I emphasized in the class was to think about composition, thinking through your shots. But the most important part we covered was getting out of the green mode. And most people put the cameras on idiot green mode. And the photos you're seeing on this side are all shot natural light. No additional of my fancy lighting, which I've gotten so known for. But these are all straight shots out of the camera. So you don't have to go ahead and be all so skilled, but you do have to get that exposure down. By getting out of green mode, you allow yourself to put it into the even program, and you can do exposure compensation as well as adjusting custom white balancing and those kind of settings. Anyway, in the afternoon, we kind of got astray, but I think the most important part we covered in the afternoon session was a discussion of RAW file format as compared to shooting in JPEG. When you're shooting in RAW, you allow yourself to expand the tonal range of the image so much more, get better highlights and better shadows. In the demo I have right here, we're going to go ahead and it'll show you a little bit of what the difference is and all that. So thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time at the show, and maybe next year we'll see you at the Getting Wired In conference. Thank you.
Okay, in this short video, I just want to touch on the point about using Camera Raw for gaining more detail and enhance your photos. So, in this image, we have a very contrasty image. Bright highlights up here, very deep shadows down here. And if you would shoot normally in JPEG, you would get something looking like this. You could do a little bit with it in JPEG, but in Camera Raw, it allows you to grab your highlights and or shadows, drag it all the way to the right, get more shadow detail, your highlights, get all that highlight detail, flattens the image out. See, I had clarity to go ahead and add some more snap. Let's put some more vibrance in and maybe a little more saturation. And at this, I think we're pretty close to done. We'll probably even grab maybe a little bit of a gradation over the top, and then we'll open the file. And it pulls open the raw file, and you can see there is a before and there's an after and how much you can do in raw. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it helps you out. Thank you.